How do you find yourself at the end of the month? Do you despair as you look at your bank statement and start googling how to remove your own kidney? Or start wondering how many of the children do you really need? Or do you sit in a park with a horse head on and shovel notes into your joyous little face? Well, which one is it? There's no in between. If you follow my channel, you will see I'm pretty keen on setting goals. Without something to aim for, I find it a lot easier to throw my money around and just generally be more careless. Don't get me wrong, sometimes your heart has to rule your head, but if you don't want to live paycheck to paycheck, you need to be more mindful of your future self. A simple metaphor is this: you're going on a journey, you've planned ahead as best as you can, you get there when you expect. You know when you can ease off the throttle because things are slowing down up ahead. You know when it's safe to floor it. You're calm and content. Now picture the same journey with just an inkling of how to get there. You're stuck in traffic because you've left at the wrong time. You're wasting time going down the wrong roads. You've just hit a cyclist. The point is, with a bit of luck, you'll reach your destination, but you would have got there a lot quicker if you'd have planned ahead. Before I took control of my finances, I was just drifting aimlessly. I would try and set aside some money each month for savings, but if I saw something I wanted, I would often dip into that pot, as I had no real goal, and my savings pot was so small I didn't really see much return from it. I was just stuck in a rut of just having a few hundred or 1,000 in savings and never really got beyond that point. I soon realised though, if I wanted to get out of that rut and start having my money work for me, then I needed to change a few things. I needed to grow my savings pot, and as my time was limited, I couldn't work more hours. That meant cutting back where I could. I've heard this referred to as a money audit, which is a great name for it. Look at where you can save from day to day and then try and get that money you've saved to start working for you. Now with this, I would suggest that if managing money isn't your strong suit, then it's best to not put your money where you can't access it in case any unexpected bills arrive. And be aware of investing. As I always say, don't invest what you can't afford to lose, and please do your research. There are always people out there looking to take advantage of those in need. Assuming you have no debt, take a look at your monthly bills. Are you on any old contracts where the introductory offer has ended? Are you paying for any services you no longer need? Have you compared prices for insurance policies before taking out a new policy? If this is something you struggle with, then maybe just look at one a week until it's easier for you. But I normally only look at mine about once every 6 months, now I know they're in order. Once you've gone through those, then start taking a note of non-essential shopping. And yes, some supermarket items will come into this. One great thing with modern technology is some supermarkets have apps with digital receipts so you can track what you're buying each week. This is a great way to reflect on if what you were buying at the time was what you needed, or simply what took your fancy at the time then rotted away in the back of the fridge. Add up those items and times it by 52 so you can get the total for 1 year. It can be pretty shocking how easy it is to waste a small fortune this way. Where you shop makes a huge difference too. I can't seem to go to the biggest supermarkets without spending £60 and only have 2 bags of shopping. I'm pretty sure I could empty half of one of the bigger discounted markets out there for the same money and ride out pretty smugly in my new middle aisle canoe. One thing I always find shocking is how easy it is to spend a day's wages on feeding the family on days out. Just planning ahead here and taking food with you will save a small fortune. I know it feels like a lot of effort on an already busy day, but if you think how much effort you would have used earning that money, it probably doesn't compare. Another example is not ignoring the small things until they're huge things. Take for instance that tyre in your car that's slowly doing its best Bruce Willis impression. Change it now and it's £80. Not ideal, but it's done. Or leave it. It goes flat on the way to work. You don't have a spare. You have to get it towed to the nearest garage who strangely only stock the most expensive tyres known to man, and you lost a day's pay. Chances are you will find the money to pay that extortionate garage bill, so why wait? Once you have a bit of a money cushion behind you, I hope you'll find the end of the month a little easier. Try and increase that pot a little each month, or a lot if you can. The interest will soon start compounding, and that's when you should see why it's good to save. Maybe hold off on the horse head though. I hope some of these ideas have been of some help to you. Times are tough at the minute and I hate to see people struggling. If you've enjoyed the video, then please leave a like and consider subscribing. See you next time.